YouTube, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. What I want to talk to you guys about today, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the U.S. and no, this is not political by any means. Promise you that. But for at least the last 6 months, I've been doing some research. I've been wanting to look at getting into another business, a landscaping business, because I had some interest in it. I had a good buddy years ago, and I know him and his wife are still doing it. And I want to say now they got like 2 landscape trucks, something like that. I don't know. It's been a minute since I talked to him, but I've been kind of looking at getting into this as just another business, try to expand the portfolio, try to dive into something else, try to have another source of income. And I've decided to kind of put that on hold. And the reason I decided to kind of put that on hold right now, and again, nothing political, anything like that, but I think there's a lot of stuff, especially because I'm here in the US, a lot of stuff is kind of going on, and I don't think right now is a good time to kind of start any business. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. The big thing I feel like over the last, I don't know how many years, has been like everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, everybody wants to start a business. We all want to get rich. We all want to make millions of dollars, all this, all that, have this great lifestyle, buy all these cool things, have kind of all this freedom. And it's a hustle, it's a grind, right? And there's a lot of different things to kind of look at, because I've kind of been through this a few different times, done this before, and I've learned a lot over the years. And I think 2025, in my opinion, and I'm not a professional by any means, but this is just what I have known so far, is that I don't think it's a good time to start really any business. I would wait at least 1 year. At least let's see how this whole year goes out, because there's so many different things changing. There's a lot of different stuff. I mean, we can talk about a lot of different things, right? We could talk about whether some of this could impact with how some of this immigration stuff's going. We could talk about how some of this tariff stuff might affect different things. A lot of stuff, so on and so forth. Man, I feel like I'm going to fall on this bridge. I do think, if a lot of this stuff kind of gets implemented, and we don't really know what's going to happen kind of in the future, right? We just don't. And to kind of go back on this business that I'm looking at getting into, like, obviously, like, there's a lot of equipment I need to purchase and everything. Like, I got my whole list of different stuff, of what I need to get kind of one truck rolling, get one crew in there and everything, manage that and do this and do that. And, I think there's a lot of uncertainty right now with how the market's going to look, with what kind of money people are going to have and everything. And, especially this kind of service, this kind of thing that I'm looking at getting into is that, the big thing when people are kind of strapped, they kind of cut out a lot of those extra services. So that's number one. That's like my biggest thing of not kind of getting into this at this particular moment. Now, the second thing is the cost of things possibly going up. Gas could very well go up. I think that's a good possibility. Gas might go up. I need gas for the truck, for the mowers, like weed trimmers, all those different things for this particular type of business and everything. It's just, again, it's kind of the uncertainty. We might have issues with chips and getting different parts and stuff. Parts might be expensive if I got to fix a truck or if I got to fix a trailer, all these different things. So I think for the most part, anybody that's looking at getting into a business right now, I think it's in your best interest to at least wait 1 year. At least wait that 1 year, see what happens. Now, I will say this, because I know I'll get called out on it, because I have some videos coming. And I do have 1 or 2 videos kind of filmed on this content. I got more to come. I'll probably be live with some of this stuff too as we kind of take you through the process. But I did decide to kind of go ahead and start. Man, I don't even know if I want to keep going this way. I think I'm going to start walking back almost, because I'm freezing my butt off out here. But I wanted to stretch my legs, take a walk. You know, I like I don't know, this is a nice little trail. But I got some content coming for an eBay store. I want to get into eBay. I kind of have for a little while, same with my wife and everything. And again, I'll have some content kind of explaining, how we kind of fell into some of that to kind of get our initial product going with it and everything. So, yes, we're going to still kind of continue with that. I think if you can find kind of some safe businesses, stuff like that to get into, I think you'll kind of be okay. This is a little more low risk. And the thing with this particular eBay store that you guys will kind of learn, if you subscribe and everything, follow the channel, you guys end up seeing this video when I get it out in the near future here, is that I kind of got my initial product basically from my aunt and everything. A lot of different like clothing items, stuff like that. And, we're not looking to necessarily do anything really, really crazy with eBay. Again, it's just like another source of income. But I think, if you can find something that's kind of like a safe bet like that, or even YouTube or whatever, stuff like that. I think those things will probably be okay. There's not really like there's risk. There's not a huge amount of risk in that kind of stuff. But I think it's really just kind of best to, just to kind of sit tight, just kind of wait a little bit. There's so many different moving things going on right now. Again, to kind of keep politics out of it. I think it's fair to assume, at times Trump can be kind of unpredictable, with where some of this stuff is going. And the last thing that I want to get caught in, or I want you guys to get caught into, is, like a bad investment because it's just not working out with the market and things like that. So, kind of, if you guys choose to, kind of proceed with caution. We had started our trucking company back when COVID started, which was really a bad idea, for a lot of different reasons. Now, when you talk to, if you guys know anything about trucking, and when you guys kind of talk to, say, like a lot of these people, whether they're company owners, owner ops, drivers, rates were great and everything, but stuff was also very expensive at that particular time. Fuel kind of really went up. I mean, there was times where we were spending thousands of dollars a week just in fuel alone. If you guys can imagine that, anywhere from about $1,000 on the high. Sometimes it could have been about $2,000 a week for a couple trucks. And the equipment was through the roof. I mean, through the roof. To buy trucks, it was through the roof. It was hard to get repairs done, hard to get parts, different things like that. And I remember those, a lot of these different things, over the years as I've grown a business. And I think it's just kind of just safe bet is to just kind of wait, save your money. I think, again, there's a lot of uncertainty. We don't know what's going on with tariffs. That alone can kind of put any of you guys that are looking at getting into whatever kind of business, that can put you out right there. Because if you guys are importing products, which most of you probably will be, you're going to be paying and you're going to be fronting that initial bill until the product's sold, and then you're passing that on to that consumer. So, you guys kind of got to keep that in mind. A lot of people, you're not going to have that kind of capital and everything. So, just something I kind of want to share with you guys. I tend to kind of always give you, tend to give you guys, always some, little bit of wisdom. Again, I'm not an expert, but just kind of what I've known, what I've learned from my failures, my successes and everything like that. Just want to kind of share that with you guys. So hopefully this was kind of helpful, to you guys. But drop in the comments below if you guys got questions, if you guys need like another video, if you guys got any information at all, definitely don't hesitate. Please put it down there. If it's something I know and I can speak on, I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to research, do what I can to kind of get you guys that information. If there's something you can educate me on, I'm all ears, because again, I'm not a pro at none of this stuff. But I have ran some successful businesses. I've been with, I have worked with a great company for 12 years. In my particular store, I mean, we were grossing a little over like $5 million a year, so I have a fair amount of knowledge and kind of know what I'm talking about with stuff. But, just drop in the comments below. Again, I hope this video was helpful and everything. You guys have a blessed day. I got to get the heck out of the cold because I'm freezing my butt off. I hate the cold weather out here. It's like 18 degrees in Michigan. So I will catch you guys all in the next video. Take it easy. God bless. And thank you so much for watching the video to the end.